Hello everyone, Drishti IAS welcomes you to the new series of To The Point. Today's topic of discussion is budget formulation. First of all, let's see why is it in the news. The budget session of Parliament began yesterday and is scheduled to conclude on April 8. With the economy still hurting from the pandemic, the budget on February 1 is likely to address concerns around growth, inflation, and spending. Now let's understand what is budget. Budget is the annual financial statement of a government that lays out the fiscal roadmap for the country for the next year. It is prepared by the Minister of Finance in consultation with Niti Aayog and other concerned ministries. Now let's discuss about budget and constitutional provisions. According to Article 112 of the Indian Constitution, the Union Budget of a year is referred to as the Annual Financial Statement or AFS. It is a statement of the estimated receipts and expenditure of the government in a financial year. In addition to it, the budget contains estimates of revenue and capital receipts, ways and means to raise the revenue, estimates of expenditure, details of the actual receipts and expenditure of the closing financial year, and the reasons for any deficit or surplus in that year, and the economic and financial policy of the coming year, that is, taxation proposals, prospects of revenue, spending program, and introduction of new schemes and projects. Now let's discuss about components of budget. First is revenue budget. It consists of revenue expenditure and revenue receipts. Revenue receipts are receipts that do not have a direct impact on the assets and liabilities of the government. It consists of the money earned by the government through tax and non-tax sources. Revenue expenditure is the expenditure by the government which does not impact its assets or liabilities. For example, this includes salaries, interest payments, pension, and administrative expenses. Next is capital budget. Capital receipts indicate the receipts which lead to a decrease in assets or an increase in liabilities of the government. It consists of the money earned by selling assets or disinvestment such as shares of public enterprises, and the money received in the form of borrowings and repayment of loans by states. Capital expenditure is used to create assets or to reduce liabilities. It consists of the long-term investments by the government on creating assets such as roads and hospitals, and the money given by the government in the form of loans to states or repayment of its borrowings. Now let's discuss about the implications of a budget on the economy. The budget has an implication for the aggregate demand of an economy. Aggregate demand represents the overall demand regardless of the price level during a specific period of time. Budget affects aggregate demand through changes in government spending and taxation. Those factors influence employment and household income, which then impact consumer spending and investment. Since different components of expenditure and revenue can have different effects on income of different classes and social groups, the budget also has implications for income distribution. Now it's time for the practice question. Consider the following statements. 1. According to Article 112 of the Indian Constitution, the Union Budget of a year is referred to as the Annual Financial Statement or AFS. 2. Capital receipts consists of the money earned by the government through tax and non-tax sources. Which of the above statement or statements is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2? Send the answer of this question in the comment section. Stay tuned for the next episode. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Dear viewers, watch this topic in Hindi on our Drishti IAS Hindi YouTube channel.